Hello, and very happy to see you on our channel tonight. In this video, we give you some shocking news from In Touch magazine. Marriage threatened? Jealous Meghan Markle bans Harry from polo games with girls. Meghan has been depicted as an extremely jealous wife over the years, and the Duchess of Sussex is claiming her man. Prince Harry won't be playing polo anytime soon while living in Santa Barbara, California, as his wife has allegedly banned him from playing in the U.S. Meghan Markle recently learned about a group of rich polo girls who go after men even if they're married, a source told In Touch Weekly, and Harry is considered to be the ultimate catch. The 39-year-old has done her research and knows who to watch, the source added. They aren't going to get near Harry. Meghan feels it's best for the red-headed prince to avoid temptation by not playing the sport altogether. She must be afraid some sweet young thing will catch his eye. No friends, especially females. No polo, no military, no hunting. She does lock him up in a cage at night, too. His ex-friends and ex-girlfriends must vacillate between laughing their asses off at Harry and especially Markle and feeling so terribly bad for him. This woman is like the ultimate jailer. She's going to keep putting more and more restrictions on him until he can't even breathe. Before he knows it, she'll have him under lock and key in their house. This isn't the first time the Suits alum was depicted as a jealous wife. Women's Day previously claimed Meghan banned her hubby, 36, from hanging out with his female friends. The mother of one is also extremely insecure about his ex-girlfriends, but is trying to appear confident, a source told the outlet. Other than Harry's female friends, Meghan allegedly tried to keep the Duke of Sussex away from Guy Pelly, as she thinks he is a bad influence on Harry. But a source revealed Harry misses his mum. That's why he's acting like a child. She's a mother figure to him. It's gotta be that. And plus, he's stupid. But I know a lot of stupid people in the same situation. I used to be that naive person. Not anymore. I grew up and he needs to also. Maybe if she left, that would make him a man. Right now, he's just a male. A source added, Meghan Markle plainly sucks. Think about getting a psych evaluation. Might uncover something you personally don't know about yourself. This isn't funny. Think something is really wrong. I have no doubt Princess Diana would have straightened Meghan right out of the way for being degrading to her son. She'll be telling him when he can go to the bathroom, if not already. Harry stands up and be a man. Enough is enough. When you love someone, there shouldn't ever be a controlling relationship. Meghan's jealousy even comes into play with the royal family. According to Meghan's half-sister, Samantha Markle, the actress is jealous of sister-in-law Kate Middleton. The power couple announced they would be stepping away from their royal duties around the same time as Middleton's birthday. Samantha noted if her half-sister wasn't jealous of the 38-year-old, she would have chosen any other day. The royal-turned-Hollywood couple moved to Los Angeles, California in March. Despite trying to make the bustling city their permanent home, Harry absolutely hated the lack of privacy and wanted out. Soon after, Meghan and Harry found their forever home in the celeb-filled Montecito community in Santa Barbara for $14.56 million. Since their move over the pond, Meghan and Harry have been focused on rebranding themselves as Hollywood stars. They signed a $150 million Netflix deal at the beginning of September and just launched their philanthropic site called Arkwell. Unfortunately, Meghan, fame comes with fans. Let's see how she does with Harry in the Hollywood spotlight. A fan from In Touch also explains the reason why she got pregnant so quickly, because when she found out that Princess Kate and her kids were next in line to the throne, it was Plan B, and that's to use the kids as collateral to control Harry's every move, money, and to string along the royal family. Come on, her father had a heart attack, and she didn't bother waiting. She instead rushed the date because If you remember, the father asked her not to do it because it was wrong. Gold digger was fine. Meanwhile, in the other opinion of Daniela Elser, a royal expert and writer with more than 15 years of experience working on a number of Australia's leading media titles, Meghan was destined for trouble from the beginning. Just in case you are keeping count, it was exactly 40 days after their $50 million wedding in 2011 that newlyweds William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, stepped out for their first glitzy evening engagement as a married couple. For the historic moment, the newly created Duchess opted for pink, crystal-covered Jenny Packham frock that was exquisitely princessy. Cinderella, eat your heart out. In the years since, when it comes to nighttime events, she has experimented with sweetheart necklines, rouging, lace, one-shoulder draped numbers, and even some misjudged sequins. It's been a whirlwind ride. Which is why, with the benefit of hindsight, the outfit that Meghan Markle chose in February 2018, 3 months before her wedding, for her first official nighttime engagement, should have served as a big red warning sign about the tumult that was to come. On that blustery London night, the then 36-year-old attended the Endeavour Awards with her fiancé, braving some particularly on-brand bad British weather for the event. So did she roll up wearing a Kate-esque dress, all glitz and sparks? Absolutely not. Instead, the now Meghan wore an impossibly chic tuxedo from Alexander McQueen with a Prada clutch and Manolo Blahnik heels. However, in retrospect, her choice of look should have set off alarm bells in Buckingham Palace. If ever there was a moment that symbolized her intention to do things her own way, it was this ensemble. Women might have been publicly wearing slacks in the UK for 140 years, but in the confines of the royal family, they only rarely make their way into the royal-style rota. The House of Windsor might these days be on Twitter and Instagram, embracing the power of social media with all the enthusiasm of a minor Kardashian. But in many respects, the 21st century seems to have failed to breach the palace gates. During the family's annual summer holiday in Scotland, any oxymoron if there ever was one, the family is still woken by a traditional piper every morning. No lions allowed. For one HRH to speak to another still involves both parties' private secretaries and the detailed diary coordination. Never one to let modernity have its way with centuries-old customs, Queen still has an official warden of the swans and an official clockwinder. And so it was against this musty background that Meghan made the deliciously freewheeling choice to eschew a frou-frou dress for her McQueen suit. Short of getting a bullhorn and standing in front of Kensington Palace, the future royal could not have been making a more profound and loud statement about her intentions. With the $3,545 look, she was clearly signaling that she had no intention of demurely towing the line or blindly accepting to the status quo. Rather, this was Meghan boldly and confidently flagging her intention to do things her own way. That approach went far, far beyond her choice of designer studs. This year, in the wake of the Sussexes' decision to quit royal life, a spate of royal biographies about Harry and Meghan have hit the shelves, and the picture they paint is of a woman wholly intent on forging her own professional path. In Band of Brothers, esteemed royal biographer Robert Lacey's newly released addition to the list, he points to the day that, also in February 2018, Harry and Meghan joined William and Kate, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, for the first and sadly only Royal Foundation Forum, a moment that later led to the Fleet Street breathlessly dubbing them the Fab Four. In hindsight, on that day, Meghan similarly was telegraphing her intention to maintain a steely, determined focus on gender equality, referencing the Me Too and Time's Up campaigns. But legislation meant politics, and in royal terms, politics was simply taboo. It was a no-no for the British royal family to endorse any cause, no matter how virtuous, that could be seen to take one political side against the other. In 2019, it was reported with a sort of prim horror that Meghan allegedly sent her staff emails at 5 a.m. and was labeled demanding and having high standards. Oh, the temerity of that ambition! Quick, send her to the tower! Even in her non-working capacity, she defied Windsor custom with her A-list New York baby shower, controversial day out at Wimbledon, and giving an interview to Vanity Fair about her royal romance in 2017, a move hitherto considered a mortal sin in the eyes of the firm. All of this went down about as well as a committed vegan decked out in pleather, rolling up for a grouse hunt on the glorious 12th. Given how much has happened this year alone, it seems nearly impossible that it is only a scant 3 years since a beaming Harry and Meghan fronted the press at Kensington Palace to announce their engagement in November 2017. If there is a lesson here, it is to be a successful royal recruit is to possess a certain blind fealty to tradition and a willingness to fall pliably in line. While Meghan clearly wanted to make her new Duchess career work, she also avowedly set her own path, no matter that it might have put her on something of a fatal collision course with the royal machine. Rather than be subsumed by the morass, she retained her certain impressive intransigence to play by the long-established rules of the Windsor game. And none of this should have been a surprise, because Meghan told us from the very beginning that she was going to be her own person, title or not. The Queen famously uses her signature Launer handbag to send signals to her courtiers and aides, and on that February night, Meghan was doing the exact same thing. That is his opinion. Do you agree with him? Please discuss with us in the comments section, and everyone also talk about them. Please like and share my video if you think my video is useful. And don't be afraid to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News team to get more news in the future. Now, thank you for watching, goodbye, and see you tomorrow.